I think the right decision was made by the people. 4 years ago, we suffered the worst systemic financial collapse since the 1930s. Things weren't going to be put back right away. Right? Americans are very impatient by nature. We want things fixed. A week after he took office, they wanted it fixed. I mean, such was not going to be the case. But he put policies in place that made it possible for reform and gradual recovery to take place. And the recovery is necessarily gradual. It's not going to take place overnight. There's still a lot of work to do, but there's no question that we're on the right path with his policies. Going back to yesterday, going back to yesteryear, you know, this trickle-down economic theory of Ronald Reagan, it was definitely not the right way to go. I did vote the week before, absentee. We can mail in our ballot beforehand, so yes, I did exercise my right to vote. Yes, as I said, I'm very happy, but my happiness is tempered by the fact that you know, Obama's the president. He's not an emperor. He can't, you know, mandate change by fiat. He has to work with the United States Congress, and the Congress is, you know, still divided by party, right? And so really, realistically, he's going to have the same issues as when he started. You're going to have the House of Representatives who will filibuster, drag their feet, remain essentially inactive as they have been for the last 2 or 3 years. You have to drag them by the nose to get anything done. So somehow, somewhere, someone's going to have to step across the aisle and be willing to work to effect change that makes, you know, puts us on the path, continues the path to global recovery, global economic recovery. New York Times online. His policy was to repair and support the infrastructure of our country, which has been there's been a distinct lack of investment in our country for some decades now, and so among other things, he's supported heavily, you know, the National Science Foundation, as other presidents have, but he's made an even more marked investment in science, and also in education and the training of teachers, and most importantly, helping make it easier for our young citizens to go to university, because of, you know, without a degree, without an education, I mean, at time t equal to 0, I mean, they have a, you know, it's tough. It's tough even with a degree. Without a degree, it's virtually impossible. Yeah.